Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Shoots away from one. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out in the very first carry and's got us off and running.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. This is Irving on 2nd. Up to the races, middle of the field. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. So going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Kind of an aggressive call on 2nd.
The 36-yard line.
Run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now, 1st round. This is Noel. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
We've set it down from 37.
Speed left, speed left. 18, what's up?
He's tried to throw on 1st down. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one connects. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Christian Harris on the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Running with Irvin again on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Motioning right is Egbuka. Here we go. It's Mayfield. That's brought in downfield by Hutton. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and keeps this drive moving.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
1st and 10 from the 43. Irving here from the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. 1st down, here's Baker. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that, all that effort, success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game, you got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Baker now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
3rd and long, Mayfield. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate. Corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Fourth and forever coming up. Mayfield to throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st down throw by Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he takes it past midfield and starts to drive into Buccaneers territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. From the gun, Stroud. This one's out to Miller, left side. The Buccaneers pick it up. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Go through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have it, 2nd and 4. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to go out with a pick of a 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Man in motion here. 3rd and short, Mayfield. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. Running for it, here's Irving. And this one's overwhelmed. They drive it backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. It's still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Alrighty.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. It's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He puts some juice on it. Brought in inside the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Buccaneers 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
180.
Here's Baker. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got two options. Wait for a hole to open and tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Mayfield now from the gun. That's a catch. Jalen McMillan. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 22. And the Bucs have the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
180! What's up?
Irving gets it on the draw. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator is going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
Rolling into enemy territory. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's second and 19. From the gun, Mayfield. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
180!
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Bucs getting set up to punt now on fourth down. On comes Riley Dixon. The Texans have Jalen Noel at the ready. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14.
14-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Stroud. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Offensive line fast.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. Noel's got it. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
19 Texans.
To the air, Stroud. Completed over the middle. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A pickup of 17. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Low fine in his back. Mixon. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Strand again. Escapes the pocket. Catches made in close. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
21. Buccaneers 7. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. That's complete downfield to Godwin. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. The Texans closing in, and they give to him. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Hey, alert! Real.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
He throws a bullet to the center. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Jalen McMillan with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So first down from the 41. A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans throw the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT.
Lining up for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers 14. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Now 1 second before they call delay a game. A timeout comes in. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Bucs to the line. First and 10. Baker now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Baker now off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one good shotgun to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Mayfield looking to throw on his 3rd and 1. Got his man. It's on him. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Another shot at this extra point here. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Makes the score Texans 28, Buccaneers 21.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. On him quick, and they bring it down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
This is Noel. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
At the 47-yard line.
Oh, ready? Out to the right, out to the right. Tony.
Stroud off the play fake. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 13-point lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. One after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers 21. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Mayfield now from the gun. This is hauled in by on the right side. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch. And the quarterback will find you again.
All set to go now from the 35. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Look at that power. Deep left side. They connect on the deep shot. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st down.
From the gun, Mayfield. Down the field. Evans has it. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin to tack on the extra point. And his aim was off there. He hits the left upright, and it's no good. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
18. What's that?
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. First down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackle made by Elijah Cansey. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Go. 19 seconds. Look the hot. 11.
Shotgun now, first round. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Where you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Motioning the tight end now. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. The tackle there by Daniil Hunter. Slot man motioned over.
3rd and 8.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
180.
To throw is Mayfield. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Mayfield to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the so Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Kicked well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now, it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
No to return this. Making some progress here. A little revenge from the coverage team there, and they gave up a pretty nice run back.
At their own 36-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Whoa. 2J. White, Tony.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. And the shotgun. A gift to Mixon. Get some space around midfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down throw by Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, it's a welcome bonus yards.
From the gun, Stroud. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers have some new life in the fourth.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Here's the give to Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Under. Swap. Mother swap.
They go play action with Stroud. Pass caught. 9-yard line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league. Short dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
What's that?
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, ready? White top. 118. What's that? Buggy. Hey, uno. Net.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing again is Baker. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender left at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Okay, this defense finally said enough. Ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
It's complete. This is Anguika. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
180!
Baker throwing again. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
The extra point wouldn't do much for him, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
The Bucs will set up for the
Once more, it's Mayfield. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready? Alert the hot, alert the hot.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside,
and he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 3rd total score this game.
lining up for the extra point.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans take a 4-point lead.
Score Texans 42. Buccaneers 38. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers to talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? He's back to throw. That's caught for the first. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, Carter, as they get the chains reset. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Irving on the inside give. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Look to throw it.
1st down, Buccaneers.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. Setting up to pass. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Let's hear it, Texans fans.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Every sack, every stop has just been like another nail in the coffin. And now, well, now there's only one spot for a nail left. This is their last chance. And that defense, well, they've got this crew on the edge of the cliff. Now can they go finish when it matters the most?
Desperation time here on 4th. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
18. What's that? Why, Tony? You're on the spin.
They're going to pass it here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. Well, that brings up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's loaded another one up. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
On the quick, right?
He'll throw it. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
They just soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
18, what's up? Look the hot.
Back to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Run.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Texans make the...
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my white cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin. wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hats up in the sky, and we keep getting and let you down, that you cannot deny.
A glowing light, keep shining bright. I cannot wait to get inside. Still out of sight. Where we wanna go, up and down. We're moving on around. We're going up and down. We're moving on around.
I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator.
Crime is gonna